This is David Jacobs speaking to you from the concert hall of the Radiotelevisione Centre in Naples. As the audience here await the start of the program, they're joined by over 150 million viewers throughout Europe. For not only are the 18 countries watching this program, the 18 countries represented, but for the first time, the song contest will be seen in Czechoslovakia, Poland, Hungary, East Germany and Russia. The Italian television service plays host to us for the first time in this city, famed for its singers and songs, because last year little Gigliola Cinquetti won the contest with her song Non ho l'età per amarti. As the program progresses, I'll do my best to tell you in as few words as possible what the songs are all about. But in a moment, you'll meet our commoner for the evening, a young actress, Renata Mauro. But first, to conduct the Rai Concert Orchestra, we welcome the local conductor, Gianni Ferrio. And now, here is the commoner, Renata Mauro.
Signore e signori, buonasera. Il mio saluto vi giunge da Napoli, la città che ospita questa sera la 10ª edizione del Gran Premio Eurovisione della canzone. 18 nazioni si batteranno per il primato. Esse sono l'Olanda, l'Inghilterra, la Spagna, l'Irlanda, la Germania, l'Austria, la Norvegia, il Belgio, il Principato di Monaco, la Svezia, la Francia, il Portogallo, l'Italia, la Danimarca, il Lussemburgo, la Finlandia, la Jugoslavia e la Svizzera. L'ordine di presentazione delle canzoni è stato affidato al sorteggio. Le votazioni avverranno secondo un regolamento che in seguito vi comunicheremo. L'orchestra della RAI accompagnerà i cantanti che si avvicenderanno davanti alle telecamere. Mesdames, Mesdemoiselles, Messieurs, bonsoir. Mon salut vous arrive de Naples, qui accueille ce soir la 10e représentation du Grand Prix européen de la chanson. 18 nations entreront en compétition pour gagner le premier prix. Elles sont la Hollande, l'Angleterre, l'Espagne, l'Irlande, l'Allemagne, l'Autriche, la Norvège, la Belgique, la Principauté de Monaco, la Suède, la France, le Portugal, l'Italie, le Danemark, le Luxembourg, la Finlande, la Yougoslavie et la Suisse. L'ordre de présentation des chansons a été tiré au sort et les votations seront exécutées selon un règlement dont vous nous ferons part ensuite. L'orchestre de la RAI accompagnera les chanteurs qui se présenteront devant les caméras. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Welcome with us to Naples for the 10th edition of the Eurovision Song Contest. 18 countries have entered their songs for this year's contest. They are Holland, Great Britain, Spain, Ireland, Germany, Austria, Norway, Belgium, Monaco, Sweden, France, Portugal, Italy, Denmark, Luxembourg, Finland, Yugoslavia and Switzerland. The order of presentation has been drawn by the European Broadcasting Union, and the voting will take place according to rules that will be explained to you later. The singers will be accompanied by the RAI Orchestra. And now again, welcome to Naples.
You can see that the Great Britain song, Kathy Kirby song, is drawn to number 2. The first one out of the box is from the Netherlands. The Netherlands have already won twice, in 1957 and 1959. The song is called Het is genoeg, it is enough. It's about a girl who's had enough of being made sad by her lover for too long. She says they have played with fire. So let's start anew. For, as she says, it is enough. The orchestra is conducted by Dolphanta Linden, a very well-known figure in the Eurovision Song Contest and certainly no stranger to our radio listeners in Great Britain. And now we meet the singer, Connie van den Bos.
Alle mooie complimentjes en presentjes, dit genoeg. Ik wil gelukkig zijn. Wat je mij belooft, leek ze romantisch. Maar al gauw bleek dat sprookje een valse schijn. En toen jij op die avond in mei onze liefde presteerde, was dat genoeg. Jij van mij, ik was met jou zo blij, dat ik mijn leven graag met jou had willen delen. Maar dat je altijd lief en mij bewust bedriegt, is onaanvaardbaar voor een vrouw die in alles trouw tegen jou dan zeggen zou. Alle spelletjes met vuur. Ik heb genoeg van alle mooie complimentjes en presentjes, is genoeg. Ik wil gelukkig zijn, is genoeg. Ik heb veel mannen gekend en ook illusies. In romances geloof ik al lang niet meer. Op den duur wint toch elk avontuur in verdriet zijn ontknoping. Dat is genoeg, toch droom ik nog steeds van een doodgewone man, die oprecht en ongerept van mij kan houden. Ik ben het vluchten moe, aan maar liefde toe, want ik ben nog een jonge vrouw, die in alles trouw tegen hem dan zeggen zou. Is genoeg, ik heb genoeg van alle spelletjes met vuur. Ook al maak je me geen leuke complimenten, de momenten van berust, die geef je mij genoeg. Het is genoeg, het is genoeg, het is genoeg.
On your screens, you can now see the British supporters sitting there. And now the British supporters have probably been shown, quite by chance, that we are going to hear Renata Mauro introduce our song. I think we all know the song, so let's hear how it's introduced in Italian.
Una donna ascolta il proprio cuore che le sussurra. Questa volta non è come le altre volte. Questo non è un amore qualunque. Oggi so che tutti i miei sogni sono possibili perché appartengo a lui. I belong. Io appartengo. Dirige l'orchestra il maestro Eric Robinson. Canta Cassie Kirby.
I belong, I belong, I belong. Since half my life, my heart's been sleeping for all this time. My love's been keeping, but now my heart has recovered from past affairs that turned wrong. All my dreams are uncovered. I belong, I belong, I belong. I thought just one more love pain. And from now on, the two of us will be as one. Yes, now my heart has recovered from past affairs that turned wrong. All my dreams are uncovered. I belong, I belong, I belong, I
belong. There's Cassie Kirby. Didn't let us down at all. A marvellous performance by Cassie. Let's now see what the rest of the opposition's like. We go to Spain with a song called Que Bueno, Que Bueno. How good, how good. Like the British song, I Belong, this too tells a happy story. When we're apart, the hours seem like centuries, the day is eternity. But when we're together, time goes flying by. The orchestra is conducted by Adolfo Ventas Rodriguez.
Che bueno, che bello. Dirige l'orchestra il maestro Adolfo Ventas.
Yes, Adolfo Ventas Rodriguez. And now the singer,
Canta
Conchita Bautista.
Bautista.
Qué bueno, qué bueno, qué bueno saber que tú sientes lo mismo que yo. Qué bueno, qué bueno, qué bueno saber que estoy dentro de tu corazón. Qué bueno, qué bueno, qué bueno saber que es sincero el amor que me da. Qué bueno y qué bueno saber que me espera la felicidad. Las horas parecen siglos, los días la eternidad. Después cuando estoy contigo, el tiempo volando se va. Pero qué bueno, qué bueno, qué bueno saber que tus besos ya son para mí. Qué bueno, y qué bueno el cariño que siento por ti. Qué bueno y qué bueno el cariño que siento por ti. Qué bueno saber que es sincero el amor que me da. Qué bueno y qué bueno saber que me espera la felicidad. Las horas parecen siglos, los días la eternidad. Después cuando estoy contigo, el tiempo volando se va. Pero qué bueno y qué bueno saber que tus besos ya son para mí. Qué bueno y qué bueno el cariño que siento por ti. Qué bueno y qué bueno el cariño que siento por ti.
Spanish entry, Que Bueno, Que Bueno. And now we welcome into the Eurovision Song Contest for the very first time a singer from Era. The singer is Butch Moore, a 22-year-old Dubliner who in fact was a lead singer with the Capitol Show Band, with whom he's toured America and has appeared at the London Palladium. The song is written by Teresa Conlon, George Prendergast and Joe Mulligan. The orchestra is conducted by local conductor Gianni Ferrio.
Dirige l'orchestra il maestro Gianni Ferrio.
As you heard, the title of the song is I'm Walking the Streets in the Rain, and here to sing it is Butch Moore.
Butch Moore.
walking the streets in the rain. My tears are mixed through the raindrops, and I feel like I can't stand the pain. Still nobody knows I am crying, 'cause I'm walking the streets in the rain. I'm retracing your steps one by one. Oh, we walked down the street for so long. I can still see your face through my teardrops, but the rain whispers softly, she's gone. The tears and the rain will keep falling till you bring back the sunshine again. Still nobody knows I am crying, 'cause I'm walking the streets in the rain. Still nobody knows I am crying, 'cause I'm walking the streets in the rain.
Well then, the song from Era. Now we come to the song from Germany, Paradies, wo bist du? Paradise, where are you? This will be sung by a girl called Ulla Weisner, who's a member of the Gunther Kalman Chorale. This is another story of young love. Sometimes the girl says she thinks she is in paradise, then she gets let down, so she stands and weeps like a little girl lost in the town. Paradise, where are you? The orchestra is conducted by Alfred Hauser. And here is the singer, Ulla Weisner.
Canta Ulla Weisner.
Erst ein Blick, dann ein Wort, dann ein Brief, dann ein Du, dann ein Kuss, dann ein Herz. Wo bist du, Paradies? Hab ich dich gefunden? Dann der Tag, dann das Licht, dann der Schlag ins Gesicht. Alles aus, vorbei, oh Paradies. Wo bist du? Bin ich so alleine? Ich steh da und weine, wie ein kleines Mädchen, verirrt in der Stadt. Dann Musik, dann ein Duft, Sonnenschein in der Luft, Blumenblühen, traumhaft schön, oh Paradies. Wo bist du? Da, 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 di, 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 da, di, di, da, da, di, da, da, da. Bin ich so alleine? Ich steh da und weine,
Now we go to the song from Austria. And this is an old friend of the Eurovision Song Contest, the composer-singer Udo Jürgens, who came sixth last year with his song Warum nur Warum, which Matt Monro later recorded as Walk Away. This song is called Remember Me to Her. The first verse gives a complete clue to the whole song. Remember me to her, tell her that I'm well, but say nothing about the tears and how my heart still aches. The orchestra is conducted once again by Gianni Ferrio.
Dille che la saluto. Dirige l'orchestra il maestro Gianni Ferrio.
We'll meet the singer-composer
Udo Jürgens.
Sag ihr, ich lass sie grüßen. Sag ihr, es geht mir gut. Sprich nicht von den Tränen und wie weh mein Herz noch tut. Sag ihr, ich lass sie grüßen. Sag ihr, ich bin vergnügt. Sprich nicht von der Hoffnung, die so oft mein Herz beliebt. Wenn du sie siehst und wenn sie dann von mir spricht, erzähl ihr das, was du willst, nur die Wahrheit, die sagt bitte, bitte nicht. Oh. Sag ihr, ich lass sie grüßen. Sag ihr, es geht mir gut. Sie ging fort von mir und sie weiß, dass nichts mir blieb. Trotzdem sag ich hab sie lieb. Trotzdem sag ich hab sie lieb. Oh, ich hab sie lieb.
Udo Jürgens, Austrian song, Remember Me to Her. And now we go to the song from Norway, The Merry-Go-Round. The singer has a sort of a problem. With whom should she ride on the merry-go-round? John or a chap called Clyde? One minute it's John, then it isn't. However, if you at home feel like a gamble, you put your money on Clyde, for he turns out to be completely the man of her choice. The orchestra will be conducted by another old friend of the Eurovision Song Contest, Øyvind Berg.
Carousel, la giostra. Dirige l'orchestra il maestro Øyvind Berg. Canta Kirsti Sparboe.
kväll. Vi ska flejsa till en resa på en gøyal karusell. Mamma, vem ska jag köra med först? Kanske Arne, för han är ju störst. Ja, han vänger upp fjäll, visst han drar i flättan. Eller kallar mig kocken. Men när Arne och jag tar en tur, blir han känns så förskräcklig sur. Så jag tror det är bäst att vi kör landet till en gång som är så jobbig. Jag körer med han likevel. När vi suser av sted skall han få en rejäl kläm. Och så skall han få följa med hem. Stackar Arne må stå där och se. Men jag kan inte bry mig om det. Jag har sannolikt nog med att tänka på mig själv. När jag svävar omkring med hans hjälp. När jag svävar omkring, när jag svävar omkring, när jag svävar i vår karusell.
Well, that was the song from Norway. And now to the song from Belgium, When Spring Comes Back. The singer in this particular song waits in vain for her lover, and even though she knows he won't come to her, every spring she touches the dew and counts the April stars, always hoping. It's written by Jacques Dressen and Jif van den Berg, and this orchestra, again, the Rai Concert Orchestra, is conducted by Gaston Nuit. And the singer who has been in many song festivals in Europe, in London, San Remo and Knock, is Lisa Mata.
De druppels van de dauw, als het weer lente is. Ik koop voor jou net wat je wou, als het jouw feestdag is. Ik zal voor altijd op je blijven wachten en in gedachten. Tel de sterren van april die aan de hemel staan. Ik wou zo graag met jou gelukkig door het leven gaan. Ik spaar voor jou de parels van de dauw. Als het weer lente is voor elke avond de deuren gaan sluiten. Ik zal elke avond de lichten uitdoen. Wij zullen de zomer picknicken gaan buiten. En voor elke hap krijg jij ook een zoen. Ik spaar de druppels van de dauw als het weer lente is. Ik koop voor jou net wat je wou, als het jouw feestdag is. Ik zal voor altijd op je blijven wachten en in gedachten ben ik bij jou. Ik tel de sterren van april die aan de hemel staan. Ik wou zo graag met jou gelukkig door het leven gaan. Ik spaar voor jou de parels van de dag. Als het weer lente is voor jou.
That was Lisa Marker with the song from Belgium, When Spring Comes Back. Now to Monaco, who came third last year. This song of theirs, Go and Tell Love, is really the song of a 17-year-old girl who actually asks love itself to tell the man of her dreams, whom she doesn't really know, that she is waiting, thinking, dreaming and hoping. The song is written by Jacques Murray and Raymond Bernard, and the conductor of the orchestra is one of the composers, Raymond Bernard. And to sing the song is a girl who might well, with her face, sway one or two votes, Marjorie Noël.
Va dire à l'amour que j'ai 17 ans. Dis-lui qu'en rêvant, je l'attends, je l'attends, je l'attends. Va dire à l'amour qu'il vienne en copain et nous verrons bien. Si mon cœur le retient, tu sauras mieux que moi le trouver dans la nuit. Tu sauras mieux que moi lui parler en ami. Va dire à l'amour qu'avant son éveil, mes jours sont pareils à des jours et des jours sans soleil. Mais pourquoi, mais pour qui sont les fleurs du printemps? Mais pourquoi et pour qui bat mon cœur plus souvent? À l'amour que j'ai 17 ans. Dis-lui qu'en rêvant, je l'attends, je l'attends, je l'attends, et qu'il pense à moi longtemps.
Marjorie Noël with the song from Monte Carlo, Go and Tell Love. And now to song number 10, which is from Sweden. It's sung by Ingvar Wixel, and it's called Absent Friends. I went to a lot of trouble to get the English translation of this particular song, which is really another song of spring, only to find that for reasons best known to the Swedish team, the song is going to be sung in English. It does appear in French. In fact, that records in Sweden sell more in English than in any other language. Here's the conductor, William Lind. And the singer, Ingvar Wixel.
For this is the time the slow gets bright, and this is a most bewitching night. And I am lonely and you are far, and you can't hear what I sing. I wish I knew where you are tonight. I wish you're thinking of me tonight. Where are you tonight? I wish you feel how I long for you, and I wish you're missing me too, and I wish I knew where to go. We ought to walk where the cow sleeps low, behind the hedge of kindness and slow. And you ought to smile and look at me, and I ought to kiss you tenderly. But I don't know if you still are mine, this lovely evening of spring. I wish I knew where you are tonight. I wish you're thinking of me tonight. Where are you tonight? I wish you feel how I long for you, and I wish missing me too, and I wish I knew where to go, doing you tonight.
Ingvar Dixel with the song from Sweden, Absent Friend. And now to the song from France. France has already won the Eurovision Song Contest 3 times, in 1958, 60 and 62. This is a very unusual thought for a Frenchman, this song, Never Tell Her. It says if you want to have happiness in love, the man must be the one who baffles and sows doubt. And above all, he must never, never tell her that he loves her. It's written by François Dorin and Guy Mardel, and the orchestra is Frank Porcel. And to sing N'avoue jamais, Never Tell Her, is one of the heartthrobs of France who wrote the song, Guy Mardel.
N'avoue jamais, 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 jamais. N'avoue jamais que tu aimes. N'avoue jamais, 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 oh non, jamais. N'avoue jamais que tu l'aimes. Te donne tout ce que tu attends. Si tu veux que l'automne ait le goût du printemps, sois celui que l'on aime, pour ce qui ne dit pas, qui commence un poème mais ne le finit pas. N'avoue jamais, 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 jamais. N'avoue jamais que tu aimes. N'avoue jamais, 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 oh non, jamais. N'avoue jamais à défendre ton bonheur d'amoureux, si tu tiens à entendre les plus tendres aveux, c'est celui qui déroute. Et souviens-toi toujours qu'il faut semer le doute pour récolter l'amour. N'avoue jamais, 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 jamais. N'avoue jamais que tu aimes. N'avoue jamais, 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 oh non, jamais. N'avoue jamais que tu l'aimes. N'avoue jamais, 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 oh non, jamais. N'avoue jamais que tu l'aimes.
Guy Mardel and the song from France, N'avoue jamais, Never Tell Her. Now to Portugal, who took part for the first time last year. Their song is Sol de Inverno, Winter Sun. This song is again about lost love. I live in longing, my love. Life has lost its splendor. I feel like the winter sun, shining without warmth in a cold sky. The singer, whom we'll meet in a minute, was voted the 1964 Queen of Portuguese radio. And now, here is the conductor, Fernando di Caravaggio. And now the singer, Simone de Oliveira.
Sonhos que sonhei, onde estão? Horas que vivi, quem as tem? De que serve ter coração e não ter o amor de ninguém? Beijos que te dei, onde estão? A quem foste dar o que é meu? Vale mais não ter coração do que ter e não ter como eu. Eu em troca de nada dei tudo na vida, bandeira vencida rasgada no chão. Sou a data esquecida, a coisa perdida que vai a leilão. Sonhos que sonhei, onde estão? Horas que vivi, quem as tem? De que serve ter coração e não ter o amor de ninguém? Vivo de saudades, amor, a vida perdeu o amor como o sol de inverno. Não tenho vivo de saudades, amor, a vida perdeu o amor como o sol de inverno. Não tenho calor.
Simone de Oliveira from Portugal, rightly crowned the 1964 Queen of Portuguese Radio with a voice like that. Now for the locals. This is where we're probably going to have quite a lot of excitement in the hall because it's a local song, a true piece of Italian romance. If you cry, if you smile, I will smile. If you cry, I will cry. I will be your mirror. You'll never be alone. I'll always be near you. Song, Si piangi, si ridi. As I said, if you cry, if you smile. We haven't yet seen the singer here at rehearsals. He's been off with a bad throat, I understand, but he's here tonight to conduct the orchestra is Gianni Ferrio.
Dirige l'orchestra il maestro Gianni Ferrio.
There's a much-worked conductor tonight, Gianni Ferrio. And now the singer, the heartthrob from Rome, Bobby Solo.
Diretto da Nora Orlandi, Bobby Solo.
Piangi, amore, io piango con te perché sono parte di te. Sorridi sempre, se tu non vuoi vedere soffrire mai. Se ridi, amore, io rido con te perché tu fai parte di me. Ricorda sempre quel che tu fai sopra il mio volto, lo rivedrai. Sei mai sola, anche se tu sei lontana da me. Ogni momento, dovunque andrai, accanto a te mi troverai. Se piangi, io sono con te perché sono parte di te. Ricorda sempre quel che tu fai sopra il mio volto, lo rivedrai. Ricorda sempre quel che tu fai sopra il mio volto, lo rivedrai.
Well, there he is, Bobby Solo with Si piangi, si ridi. Now to song number 14. Song number 14 is from Denmark, and this is called Because of You. This song is about a girl who is tired of being treated, strangely enough, as if she were delicate and coy by her lover. No longer, she says, will she be his prey. She wants to be his equal. For some strange reason, all because of you. Because of You is the title of this song, written by Paul Henningsen and Jürgen Yerschild. The conductor is a very well-known trumpet player and conductor, Arne Lambert. The singer is an actress in films and revue, Birgit Brühl.
pot gemoespan. Werkan, skate weer sentengan. Werkan, jij bekiet melote. Min drøm, jeg elsker i venskab. Jeg træk af min kvindelighed, for den bliver du så bredskuldret af. Jeg synes ikke om mænd, der er mænd, men om mænd, der er mennesker. For din skyld er det slut med komedien. For din skyld er det tid at tage maskerne af. For din skyld er din elskede oprør. Jeg er ikke dit bytte, men lige mig menneske. Jeg siger det for din skyld. Dit bytte, men lige man menneske. Jeg siger det for din skyld.
And now we go to Luxembourg, who tied for fourth place with France last year, but won the contest in 1961. The song from Luxembourg is Poupée de cire, Poupée de sang, a wax doll, singing doll. A wax singing doll whose heart is grooved into her songs, who knows nothing of boys, but who hopes one day to really live what she sings, and no longer be afraid of life and love. The conductor is Alain Coraguier. And the singer, though representing Luxembourg, is actually a Parisienne, charming France Gall.
Chanson, poupée de cire, poupée de son. Si je meilleur, si je pire qu'une poupée de salon. Je vois la vie en rose bonbon, poupée de cire, poupée de son. Les disques sont un miroir dans lequel chacun peut me voir. Je suis partout à la fois, bébé en mille éclats de voix. Sur mes chansons, poupée de cire, poupée de son. Elle se laisse séduire pour un oui, pour un non. L'amour n'est pas que dans les chansons, poupée de cire, poupée de son. chanson, poupée de cire, poupée de son. Sans craindre la chaleur des garçons, poupée de cire, poupée de son.
Now there's this song from Luxembourg, France Girl, Poupée de Cire, Poupée de Sang. And now to Finland. The singer of this song, when the sun is setting in the west, believed his love would last forever. He thought the sun of his happiness stood still in the sky, but as he saw the sunset, he realized the time of life, or rather of love, had passed away. The singer is a gentleman from Helsinki who has Cossack blood in his veins. The conductor is George Dogodzinski. And the singer, whom I told you is from Helsinki, played there in the Ashley and Newry shows Top the World. It's Viktor Klimenko.
Taivaani kirkastaen, purppura pilvissä sousi, täyttymys unelmien. Nyt aurinko laskee länteen, saapunut ilta jo on. Aurinko laskee länteen, aurinko rakkaudeton. Uskonut illan en koskaan, saapuvan äkkiä näin. Kunnes näin sinisen linnun lentävän eteläpäin. Näin sen ja ymmärsin sen, poissa aika on rakkauden. Onneni auringon luulin, taivaalle seisahtuneen. Kunnes näin sammuvan välkeen, tuossa tulisen reen. Näin sen ja ymmärsin sen, poissa aika on rakkauden. Kun aurinko laskee länteen, kun aurinko laskee länteen.
From Finland, we go on to Yugoslavia. The singer of the Yugoslavian song The Longing, Vitsi Bukov, was in the Eurovision Song Contest in London in 1963. This song, The Longing, is again the story of longing, loving and hoping. But this time the young man pleads to the sea to tell him what he wants to hear. The answer, in fact, to his longing. The conductor is Radivich Spaci. And the singer, Vitsi Bukov.
va, dono si spacchi fu, odje che sjećanja, odje che maštanja, na ovaj žal, tiho šumi more, kao nekad u danima sna, kad smo na pješčanom tlu umorni zaspali tu na tlu vreloga juga. O pričaj more, pričaj meni ti o svitanju jutra, moje čežnje za njoj. Tiho šumi more, ko da želi da ispriča sad, šapatom čutanja sve o jednoj ljubavi, rođenoj tu na tlu vreloga juga. Pričaj meni ti o svitanju jutra, moje čežnje za njom, moje duboke čežnje za njom.
Victor Vukrov and the song from Yugoslavia, The Longing. And now we come to the last of the 18 countries represented, the last song from Switzerland, No, Without You Forever. This is the story of a girl who has lost her love, but actually for once admits that she will get over it. Because one morning, nothing, she says, will remain of you. The day will come with a new love, not you. The orchestra is conducted by Mauro Roviani. And to sing the song for Switzerland is a young Greek singer, Jovana.
Non, par le temps perdu, à n'avoir voulu que toi. Non, par le temps passé, à ne plus penser qu'à toi. Bah, tu vois, c'est demain déjà. Bah, tu n'as rien compris. Bah, tu vois, je ne pleure pas. Aujourd'hui, je te dis non. Par les grands chemins, revenez de loin pour toi. Non, par les nuits d'été qui n'ont fait danser que toi. Va jusqu'au bout de l'horizon. Aujourd'hui, c'est non. Non, matin ne restera rien de toi. Non, il viendra le jour du prochain amour sans toi. Va, tu vois, c'est demain déjà, à jamais sans toi. Va, tu vois, c'est demain déjà, à jamais sans toi.
Well, that was Giovanna and the song from Switzerland, the last of the 18 songs. And now Renata Mauro, our hostess on tonight's show, is going to introduce the act who will entertain us for the next 5 minutes while the juries throughout the countries are deciding about their votes, counting up the numbers, and we'll be hearing from them later. The artist that you're about to see and hear is one of the most famous Italian opera singers, Mario del Monaco. He's going to sing two songs, Iste è il paese del sol. This is the country of sun and O Sole Mio. Singer Mario del Monaco.
Canterò due canzoni napoletane del vecchio stile. I love to sing for you two Napoletan songs of old style.
Mario del Monaco with two Neapolitan songs. Now we go to Renata Mauro, our hostess, who is going to tell you about Mr. Vilček, the EBU, the European Broadcast Union scrutineer. I think she's going to do it in English after she's spoken in Italian and French. In case she doesn't, that's what the next few moments are going to be about. When Renata Mauro, as I say, introduces Mr. Vilček. But they're still applauding, quite rightly, Mario del Monaco. Still applauding him. He's on the stage, but we can't see him. He's taking many bows, and now he's gone off.
Ed ora passiamo alla votazione. L'Unione Europea di Radiodiffusione ha nominato come scrutatore il signor Miroslav Vilček, capo della sua sezione Eurovisione per il Gran Premio Eurovisione della canzone 1965. Egli controllerà i risultati che perverranno dalle diverse giurie nazionali. Et maintenant, on passe au vote. L'Union européenne de radiodiffusion a désigné M. Miroslav Vilček, chef de la section Eurovision, comme scrutateur du jury européen pour le Grand Prix Eurovision de la chanson. Il contrôlera les résultats en provenance des différents jurys nationaux. And now we will proceed to the voting. The European Broadcasting Union has appointed Mr. Miroslav Vilček, the head of its Eurovision section, as scrutineer of the European jury for the 1965 Song Contest. He will control and supervise the results of the vote that will be announced by the national juries. Can I proceed, Mr. Vilček?
I'm going to tell you about the jury. Well, they haven't left me time to tell you about the voting. They were supposed to have given me 30 seconds to tell you about the voting, but I'll describe it if I can as it goes along.
Let us know how your jury has voted.
Well, here are the results of the Netherlands jury. France, 1 point.
France, 1 point.
3 points.
Italy, 3 points.
Luxembourg, 5 points.
Luxembourg, 5 points.
And that completes the voting of the Netherlands jury.
After the voting from Great Britain, I'll describe to you the system of voting for this particular contest.
Hello, Great Britain.
Hello, Naples. London calling.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. Here are the results of the United Kingdom jury. Italy, 1 point.
Italy, 1 point.
Austria, 3 points.
Austria, 3 points.
Monaco, 5 points.
Monaco, 5 points.
And that completes the voting of the United Kingdom jury.
I thank you very much, United Kingdom.
Each national jury has got 10 members, each of whom has 3 votes, which can be awarded, or 3 votes to one song, 2 votes to one to another song, or 1 to each of the 3 songs. No abstentions are allowed, and the juries cannot vote for their own country's songs. The votes are added up, and the song with the most votes is awarded 5 points, the second 3 points, and the third 1 point. As you can hear, they're now receiving the results from Spain.
Et ceci termine les votes du jury espagnol.
Je m'excuse énormément, Madrid, mais soyez gentil et veuillez répéter encore très doucement, s'il vous plaît, parce qu'il faut que moi-même je répète vos votes. Alors, voulez-vous recommencer, s'il vous plaît?
And in Spain, something's gone wrong, and the votes haven't been written out properly.
Espagne, est-ce que vous nous entendez?
Je répète le résultat des jurys espagnols.
Merci.
Luxembourg, 1 point.
Luxembourg, 1 point.
France, 3 points.
France, 3 points.
Angleterre, 5 points.
Angleterre, 5 points. Madrid, je vous remercie beaucoup et je m'excuse pour vous avoir fait répéter vos votes. Bonsoir, Madrid.
Well, you can see that Luxembourg is just 1 point ahead of Monaco and Great Britain at the moment, who are tying for second place.
Hello, Naples.
Hello, Ireland. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Well, I'm very pleased to talk to you.
And
Would you be kind and let us know how your jury has voted, please?
Well, here are our results. France, 1 point.
France, 1 point.
Luxembourg, 3 points.
Luxembourg, 3 points.
Austria, 5 points.
Austria, 5 points.
Thank you, Renata
goodbye,
Mauro.
Dublin. Goodbye, Dublin, and thank you.
Thank you.
Well, unless anybody decides again it,
Hello,
at the moment
Germany.
it's Luxembourg out in front.
Hello, Germany, can you hear me?
Hello, Naples. Frankfurt calling. Here are the results of the German jury.
Yes.
Italy, 1 point.
Italy, 1 point.
France, 3 points.
France, 3 points.
Luxembourg, 5 points.
Luxembourg, 5 points.
And that completes the voting of the German jury.
Well, now that the British jury have voted, and I won't be accused of swaying them, the hot favourites here in the British contingent at the moment is that Luxembourg, if we don't win, Luxembourg should walk away with it, and walking away with it at the moment they are.
Good evening, Austria. Would you be kind and tell us how is your voting?
With pleasure. This is Vienna calling, and here are the results of the Austrian jury. Norway, 1 point.
Norway, 1 point.
Switzerland, 3 points.
Switzerland, 3 points.
Luxembourg, 5 points.
Luxembourg.
And that completes the voting of the Austrian jury. Good night, Naples.
Luxembourg has taken itself right out in front there with, I think, 18 points at this particular moment. No, it's going out to 19 points.
Do you hear me?
Good evening, Renata. We do indeed. This
Good
is
evening.
Oslo calling. Here
Good
are the
evening.
results of the Norwegian jury. United Kingdom, 1 point.
United Kingdom, 1 point.
Luxembourg, 3 points.
Luxembourg, 3 points.
The Netherlands, 5 points.
The Netherlands, Holland, 5 points.
And that completes the voting of the Norwegian jury.
Thank you very much, Oslo, and goodbye.
And you can see at the moment it's Luxembourg right out in front with France and Austria tying for second place and Great Britain for third.
Voici les résultats du jury belge. Italie, 3 points.
Italie, 3
3
points.
points. Royaume-Uni, 6 points.
Royaume-Uni, 6 points.
Et ceci termine le vote du jury belge. Bonsoir, Naples.
Well, 6 points you see have been given to us, the Royaume-Uni, Great Britain, and that'll do us very nicely. It'll take us very nicely up there. It doesn't seem to be moving very fast, but I'm sure it'll get there in the end. Mr. Vilček's got his eye on it, and so have I, let me tell you that. But it's not going to take us at the moment in front of Luxembourg.
Bonsoir Naples.
Bonsoir Monaco.
Ici Monaco.
Bonsoir.
Voici
J'aimerais bien
les
que vous me donniez les résultats.
Voici les résultats du jury monégasque. Portugal, 1 point.
Portugal, 1 point.
Italie, 3 points.
Italie, 3 points.
France, 5 points.
France, 5 points.
Voilà, ceci termine le vote du jury monégasque. Bonsoir Naples.
Bonsoir Monte Carlo et merci 1000 fois.
Luxembourg is still out in front, but Great Britain, you'll be delighted to know, is in second place, I think, unless that France is tying for second place with us.
Good evening, Stockholm. We are very anxious to know how the results of your voting.
Yes, here they are, the results of the Swedish jury. Luxembourg, 1 point.
Luxembourg, 1 point.
United Kingdom, 3 points.
United Kingdom, 3 points.
And Denmark, 5 points.
Denmark, 5 points.
Yes, and that completes the voting of the Swedish jury.
Thank you very much, Sweden.
Well, there was no doubt about it. I was wrong before. France was leading
Arrivederci.
in for second place, but Great Britain is now well out there, second to Luxembourg, who've got 22 points.
Oui, c'est la France.
C'est Paris, bonsoir.
Bonsoir Naples, bonsoir Renata.
Bonsoir, merci. Je suis très curieuse de savoir comment a voté le jury français.
Eh bien, voici les suffrages exprimés par le jury français. Yougoslavie, 1 point.
Yougoslavie, 1 point.
Italie, 3 points.
Italie, 3 points.
Suisse, 5 points.
Suisse, 5 points.
Voilà, le
5
vote
points
du
to
jury
Switzerland
français
there hasn't
est
altered
terminé.
the picture at all. It's still Luxembourg out in front of Great
Bonsoir
Britain.
Paris, merci beaucoup. Au revoir. Allô,
Vilček
le
agrees that
Portugal.
The scoreboard is right.
Lisbonne. Voici les résultats du jury portugais. Yougoslavie, 1 point.
Yougoslavie, 1 point.
Irlande, 3 points.
Irlande, 3 points.
Autriche, 5 points.
Autriche, 5 points.
Et ceci termine le vote du jury portugais. Bonsoir Naples.
Bonsoir Lisbonne et merci beaucoup.
Merci à vous.
Well, we're going to have to need a couple more points if we're going to keep second place at the moment. We'll get back to the scoreboard, but we're still there in second place.
Allô, Naples?
Vous m'entendez?
Oui, très bien. Ici Naples. Voici les résultats du jury italien.
Oui.
Royaume-Uni, 1 point.
Pardon, soyez gentil, répétez, je n'ai pas très bien compris.
Royaume-Uni, 1 point.
Royaume-Uni, 1 point.
Autriche, 3 points.
Autriche, 3 points.
Irlande, 5 points.
Irlande, 5 points.
Et ceci termine les votes du jury italien. Merci,
Now,
bonsoir.
as you can see, Austria has come up to join us in second place, but Luxembourg still out there, but not getting the many votes that they were before. See.
Hello, Denmark. Hello, Can you hear me?
Yes, very good.
Fine.
Here are the results of the Danish jury. Luxembourg, 1 point.
Luxembourg, 1 point.
Sweden, 3 points.
Sweden, 3 points.
United Kingdom, 5 points.
United Kingdom, 5 points.
Well, that just about does the trick for us for the moment. Let's see how far that takes us up. It's difficult from here to read that scoreboard. Probably easier for you. Going past the 20, 21. No, just 21 against Luxembourg's 24.
Allô?
Oui, bonsoir Naples. Ici Luxembourg.
Bonsoir Luxembourg. Je suis très curieuse de savoir comment vous avez voté.
Eh bien, voici les résultats du jury luxembourgeois. Italie, 1 point.
Italie, 1 point.
They can't vote for themselves, so they might give it to
3
us.
points.
France, 3 points.
Who are they going to give their last
Danemark,
points to? Now,
5 points.
Denmark,
Danemark, 5 points.
Ceci termine le vote du jury luxembourgeois.
Merci beaucoup, Luxembourg. Au revoir.
3 more votes to come in, and still it's Luxembourg only now just in front of Great Britain.
Hello,
Vilček nods his head in approval.
Hello, Finland. Can you hear me?
Yes, Naples, we can hear you indeed.
And they have no votes in
that's
Finland.
wonderful.
Yes, isn't it? Well, here are the results of the Finnish jury.
Very sad sound, because he's got no votes for Finland.
France, 1 point.
France, 1 point.
Sweden, 3 points.
Sweden, 3 points.
Luxembourg,
Aha.
5 points.
That's taken Luxembourg right out there in front
points.
now.
And that completes the voting of the Finnish jury. Grazie Napoli e saluti di Helsinki.
Grazie,
That is a very
Finlandia, e saluti,
kind gesture from Finland, who've got no votes, but they're not the only ones,
Thank you
because
very much. Goodbye.
we're now going to hear from Yugoslavia and
Allô,
Concerto.
la Yougoslavie. Allô, Yougoslavie. Vous m'entendez?
They're waiting for
Hello,
Yugoslavia.
Yugoslavia.
Hello, Naples.
Hello, good evening.
Here are the results of the Yugoslav jury. Monaco, 1 point.
Monaco, 1 point.
Ireland, 3 points.
Ireland, 3 points.
Is he going to give it to Great Britain or
France.
Luxembourg? No.
5 points.
France, 5 points.
And that completes the voting of the Yugoslav jury. Good evening, Naples, and thank you.
Good
And
evening,
that, I think,
Zagreb.
is going to put France into second place. Yes, and leave us in third place at the moment. It really is a very close thing, but what's going to happen when we hear from the last country, Switzerland?
Voici
Bonsoir,
le
Zurich.
résultat du jury suisse. Monaco, 1 point.
Monaco, 1 point.
Luxembourg, 3 points.
Ah, they've done it.
Luxembourg, 3 points.
Royaume-Uni, 5 points.
Royaume-Uni, 5 points.
Oh, look at that.
Termine le vote du jury suisse. Buonanotte, Napoli.
Buonanotte Zurigo e grazie. Good night and thank you.
Isn't that absolutely incredible? Every year we seem to come second. 32 points to Luxembourg and 26 to Great Britain, with 22 to France. But we still have to wait for Mr. Vilček, the scrutineer, to tell us whether or not the score is as it looks on that board. But I don't think there's any doubt about it. Luxembourg has got the first prize with Wax Doll Singing Doll. Or was it that little singer, France Gall, who captivated everybody, as did Gigliola Cinquetti last year with her singing and, indeed, her face that we saw on the screen. Well, there comes Mr. Vilček. Is he going to tell us if there's a mistake on the board? I somehow think not. We've been checking very carefully as it went along. But we shall hear from Renata Mauro the complete result.
Internazionale ha dichiarato vincente il Lussemburgo.
Well, Luxembourg has won, and once again, Great Britain takes second place.
Preghiamo cortesemente la signorina France Gall, cantante della canzone, signor Serge Gainsbourg.
Serge Gainsbourg is being announced, the writer of the song Poupée de cire, Poupée de sang. Is he here, I wonder? Yes, he is.
Approfittando della presenza in sala di Mario del Monaco.
And they've asked Mario del Monaco to present the silver medals.
Più indicata per consegnare i premi ai vincitori.
Ah, Mario del Monaco is there? I don't see the writer. I thought he was coming up, but he's not. She's got enough papers there. I don't know what she's looking for, but Serge Gainsbourg is the writer, if he's about.
L'Inghilterra.
Second, she says, l'Inghilterra. Second indeed, once again.
E terza classificata la Francia.
And third, France. France Girl will be presented by Mario del Monaco with the silver medal for singing the winning song from Luxembourg, Poupée de cire, Poupée de sang. And there is the writer, Serge Gainsbourg. And I trust that, as in the past, we shall have a reprise of the winning song.
Mademoiselle, s'il vous plaît, je voudrais que vous répétiez maintenant votre chanson avec laquelle vous avez gagné.
Will I sing the song again, she says. Yes, she jolly well will. Now, walking to her position on the stage, which, as you can see, is quite a long way from the scoreboard, right to the other side of the stage. Oh, going to have a little run to get there. The floor manager, Italian floor manager, with his headphones on behind. But listen to the song once again. Wax Doll Singing Song.
Dans mes chansons, poupée de cire, poupée de son. Suis-je meilleure, suis-je pire qu'une poupée de salon? Je vois la vie en rose bonbon, poupée de cire, poupée de son. Mais puisque sont un miroir dans lequel chacun peut me voir, je suis partout à la fois, bébé en mille éclats de voix. J'entends rire les poupées de chiffon, celles qui dansent sur mes chansons, poupées de cire, poupées de son. Elles se laissent jour je vivrai mes chansons, poupée de cire, poupée de son. Sans craindre la chaleur des garçons, poupée de cire, poupée de son.
Signore e signori, il nostro programma è così terminato. A tutti gli amici europei che ci hanno seguito questa sera, buonanotte. Notre programme est ainsi terminé. À tous les amis de l'Eurovision qui ont suivi notre émission, bonne nuit. Our program has come to the end. To all our friends in Europe that followed our show, good night.
Well, that brings us to the end of this year's Eurovision Song Contest, won by Luxembourg, sung by France Girl, the song Poupée de cire, Poupée de sang. Luxembourg, you'll probably remember, won in 1961, and we were there in 1962 with Ronnie Carroll singing the song for Britain. Kathy Kirby came second with our song, and France came third. We always seem to come second, but right now, second or not, this is where I take my leave of you from the concert hall of the Rai Television Studio Center in Naples. This is David Jacobs saying good night.